y'all, welcome back. If you love the birthday invitation tutorial, you're going to love this part too. Today we're designing the full matching set. Thank you cards, RSVP cards, and a birthday itinerary to keep the celebration organized and stylish. Whether you're creating a personal event or building a printable product line, these add-ons will elevate your party experience and wow your guests. Let's jump in and make it all come together beautifully. Hi, I'm Shay and I own Polka Dot Impression where we make DIY printables, planners, learning materials. You name it, I can probably design it and make it for you and teach you how to make it too. So let's go. First, we're going to get started with the invitation that we created in our last video. If you haven't seen that tutorial, I will leave the description down below so you can create this invitation with me. And then you can come back to this video to create the whole matching set. So from this invitation, we're going to duplicate the page because we want to keep all the floral elements and the fonts that we've used, colors, all that jazz, right? So we're going to do that. All we need to do is just change the information on this card. So to do that, what we're going to do is take out the birthday person's name and these details right here. I'm going to use this 4 because it already has the font that we would like to use. We're also going to delete this top portion here. And I'm going to type in itinerary. If I can type today. Okay. Increase the size of itinerary and I want to make it, let's do pink. Okay, let's decrease it just a tad bit. All right, then we're going to duplicate that and we're going to type in birthday festivities. I do want that all underlined. And I want to change the color back to the dark green. Next, we're going to duplicate that and we're going to type in what are they going to expect during this birthday celebration. So this one actually that I'm creating is a 3-day birthday celebration. Who celebrates their birthday over the weekend? I think many people do. So we're going to do that. So day 1 will be, let's say, wine tasting. And then you can put the whatever activity is going to be and the time if you would like. I'm just going to keep this simple. Okay, day 2 will be the birthday celebration. And then day 3 we'll have brunch with everybody. Okay? So that looks good. And that is actually it for this itinerary. I want to make sure that all this is centered. There we go. And now we're going to move on to the thank you note. So we're going to duplicate this page again because we do want to keep all these elements. We're just changing the details. So I'm going to delete these 2 and we're going to type up here, thank you. Move it right there. I'm just going to keep the size that it was with the birthday. I'm going to keep the same size. I'm going to change these colors to that pink. So I'm going to use this text element down here to write our thank you note. So it already says thank you. We're going to say for attending my birthday. I really appreciated your attendance. We had an amazing time. And you can write whatever you want. I'm just keeping mine really simple. And there we go. That's it. So this will be the thank you card that you will send to them once the celebration is over. Everybody has gone home and gotten safe. And you can send this out to them. So I'm just going to play around with this floral just a tad bit. And then we're going to delete the RSVP because the celebration's over. There's no RSVP that needs to be done now. And there you have it. Next, we need to do our RSVP cards. Now I'm going to show you two different ways. The first way will be the digital way that you can send after you send the birthday invitation. You can send it, and there's going to be 3 different RSVP cards, and then I will create the way if you want to mail your RSVP cards. So let's get started. First will be the digital one. So we're going to duplicate the page again. And we are going to delete the U and type in RSVP. Actually, I want those all capital, like that. Okay. And center that. And then we're going to say bye. And whatever date that you have, I'm going to say by the 15th of September. And if you have a specific person you want your people to RSVP to, you will add that information and their telephone number or email address. So you will add that here. Okay, and that is it for the first part of the RSVP card. Next, we're going to duplicate this page again. We're going to delete this one, bring this down, and just type in an M, because this is going to be for the name of the guest. So whether it's a Mr. or Mrs. or Miss, they all start with M, and we're just going to leave it like that. We're going to bring in a line element. We're going to decrease the weight to, let's do a 1. And slide that over and use it right here. So they can write in their name of who this RSVP is coming from. We're going to change the line color to pink to match the M. And now write in our details. So we're going to say can't wait to celebrate. Okay. Sending our love and number of guests. Okay, I want all this to be on the left side, so we'll do that. And then I'm also going to do the space these out. So line space to about a 2. We're going to duplicate this line, make it a little bit smaller. And put it right here. And change the color to back to the dark green. So I want to duplicate this line 2 more times to go with the list that we have here. This is not working out in my favor. Okay. That doesn't look right. Let me see if I can get this. Okay. There we go. All right. And then if you would like to like set any rules down here, like how many guests can attend, like you can only bring a certain amount of guests. So you would put there is a 2 guests minimum, or if you are saying that no kids can be involved, or you can put the gift registry down here just to let them know. Okay, and then we're going, lastly, the part 3 of this RSVP, we're going to duplicate this page again, and we want to know, because we created a 3-day celebration, what are they attending? Are they just attending day 2 or all 3 days? We would like to know that. So we're just going to change this information here. Day 1 was the wine tasting. Day 2 was the birthday celebration. And day 3 was brunch. Okay. We're just going to line that up with our lines. Okay. So we're going to duplicate this down here and just say, let us know which event you will be attending. And let's get that centered. And there we go. Hold on. There we go. Okay, so now that we have that, our matching set is complete. So we have the birthday invitation, the itinerary, the thank you note, and our RSVP cards. So next I'm going to show you how to make the RSVP card that you want to mail out. So we're going to go to File, Create New Design, and we're going to create a 5 by 3 inch card. Okay, so we want to go back to our original designs, click on the RSVP card, and we're going to highlight this whole page. So left click, hold, and drag until you highlighted the entire page. You're going to right click and copy. And then right click on your card, your blank card, and paste. This way we get all the elements, the fonts, the colors, everything that we already have in place onto our new canvas. Gonna left click on the blank side, and we are going to change the color of the background to that green. And then next we're just going to make it look good. So we're going to stretch out all the shape elements that we created. And make it look kind of identical. Basically, this is going to be the horizontal design as opposed to the portrait design that we've already done. And then I'm moving the flower element. That one is already there. And then just increasing the size of this. Okay, bringing this down here. And that is it. So we're going to duplicate that card. And we are going to delete this information. Go back to our original design. And we're going to copy only the details on the card. We do not need the design elements anymore. Right click and copy. We're going to paste it. And we're just going to adjust all the elements to make it look nice on the page. Okay. These I'm going to move down. Okay. And then I'll move this down. Move it over. Okay, one more to go. So we already have our M and our line like this one. So all we need are these elements. We already have our lines and we already have this. So we just need this and that. Copy, and or I'm going to delete and paste. So I'm going to make it a little bit smaller just to kind of match our lines. Highlight our lines and just adjust whatever you need to do to adjust these elements on the page. Just go ahead and do that. Okay, and there we have it. We have our RSVP cards the landscape way so that you can print them out and send them if you would like to. You can also do the same for these as well, but that's just two different ways. I think that the horizontal way makes it look better, but you can choose. So just to recap, we have our invitation that you're going to send out. With the invitation, you're going to send out the 3 RSVP cards. Once the person has RSVP, you are going to send them the birthday itinerary. And then once the birthday celebrations are completed and everybody is home safe, you will send out the thank you card for that person attending your event. And that's a wrap on your complete birthday set. From the invite to the RSVP, itinerary, and thank you card, you now have everything you need to create a cohesive and memorable celebration. If this tutorial helped you, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more creative design tips and printable ideas. If you have any questions or want to see more themed sets, drop a comment down below. I love to hear from you and what you're working on. Until next time, keep creating with purpose and style.